Good morning, you cracking humans, and welcome to the Cycling Maven YouTube channel.
Whoa!
Finally, done.
That's unfortunate.
Every day a moto falls over, man. Usually with someone on it.
All right, legends, welcome to Andorra. That's the border right there. We weren't allowed through because I haven't been to the press centre yet to get my media accreditation. So as far as they're concerned, I'm a spectator.
I'm good, how are you?
Well, we're making the most of a bad situation, aren't we?
We really are. We are, but we're still
gonna...
stuck in Spain, so we're not in Andorra quite yet.
That's exactly right. We should have left earlier. So yeah, security is pretty tight, as you can imagine, after the Barcelona attacks, and the police are being very fastidious about security and about handling who goes through and who doesn't go through. But we're going to stay in Andorra tonight. The last time I was in Andorra, I tried to fly my drone out of the 10th story window of the hotel I was staying in, and it landed in about 500 pieces on the ground. So hopefully, I'm going to try and not fly the drone at all today. But we just got the press stuff. We've got the stickers for the car, so it's going to make life so much easier getting around now. It was actually a little bit difficult getting in here because we were spectators, but now that we've got the stickers, life's good.
A hat?
It's actually a very cool hat.
Oh, razor!
All right, we finally arrived at our hotel. It was heaving with traffic down there in Andorra. Because it's quite mountainous in Andorra, it's the traffic gets quite congested, and the Tour de France was on, obviously. Tour de France. I've got to get over that. I've got to get over saying the Tour de France. The Vuelta was on, so obviously it was even more congested. But we're at a hotel. It doesn't seem as though anyone's here. Apparently we've got a nice balcony though.
Well, it's got a nice view too. Have you seen it?
You can see on top, I have a really nice view at least. Oh my god.
What do you think of the room? I'm stoked with it.
This is great.
It's like camping.
It's like camping. It's exactly like camping. So last time I flew the drone in Andorra, as you guys know, a lot of you know, old time followers, in the 2016 Tour de France, I flew this bad boy out the 10th floor of my hotel room. I had 2 beers prior to flying it. I thought, you know what, I'm going to fly this out the window, turn it around, and sort of get it going off into the distance and capture the town as it goes off. But as it turned out, when I turned the drone around mid-air, obviously the controls were different. The left was right and right was left. Anyway, cut a long story short, I banged the drone into the side of the hotel room, the hotel wall, and it fell 12 stories to its death.
Hang on, you might have to turn it around. How will I look?
Yeah,
so
that's
just
better. Nachos. Is that nachos?
No,
these are nachos. Yeah, we've got nachos. So we've got nachos and a burrito coming. And yeah, we're just going to hang out and have a few drinks.
And I'm wondering if we could...
Tomorrow, in tomorrow's vlog, we're going to catch up with the start of the riders at the Vuelta. We're going to hang out at the buses and stuff and hopefully interview some riders. How was the room, Nat? How was 4 of us being in this tiny room?
Yeah, I didn't want to roll over. You didn't notice when I rolled over, maybe?
No, you were right. It's just, yeah, I suppose I did notice that you were halfway through the night cuddling up to me, spooning me.
Yeah.
That wigged me out a bit.
Well, you know.
What do you think, honey?
Yeah, it was alright. It was the longest night ever though. It
was a long night. 4 of us in this room. All you wanted to do was just drop a big fart. So what happened?
You know, 18 years and I've never had an incident with a car, and I always prided myself on that until yesterday. I went out for an afternoon ride. I was just descending down, and obviously there was a lot of traffic due to the Vuelta finishing yesterday, and yeah, a car just decided to turn around in front of me when I was descending a climb. that was stuck. Their car was stuck in traffic. So I learned that humans can fly. I went flying, but yeah, unfortunately, to be honest, not much happened. I hurt my finger a little bit, and
you didn't lose any skin?
Oh, I lost a bit of skin on my back and fingers and stuff, the general areas, but nothing serious, so I was really lucky. It's going really well. It's one of those things, as a cyclist, you go to a lot of cafes, and I always wanted to do one, but never had the means to do it. And then when I met my girlfriend, and she's from Andorra, she had some spare time, and yeah, we kept coming back from Australia every year, and it's just something that Andorra missed. So we decided, why not? We give it a crack, and yeah, it's going really well so far. Yeah, I haven't been doing much lately, but yeah, I'm definitely doing a bit of racing, and I return to Australia middle of September. Okay. And I'll start doing a bit more track racing now.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, so we'll see you back. And so who's going to run the cafe?
I'm going to leave my girlfriend here. Yeah, she'll be
How's
here.
she going to feel about that?
Yeah, well, she doesn't have much choice, does she?
And how many months in Australia?
I'll be there for a little while, so I go back September.
Yeah.
I'll come back here again for Christmas, but essentially I'm trying to go back and get back in with the Australian national team. Yeah. And try and earn my spot in the Commonwealth Games squad. Okay. As I've never been to Commonwealth Games or Olympics or anything like that. Yeah. So yeah, that's my next, I guess, big life plan. I want to do the Commonwealth Games and hopefully the Olympic Games in 2020. Okay, and which event do you think you're going to... I haven't specified yet. Obviously the team pursuit is the biggest goal for Australians, for the national team, because it's probably the most likely event that we can do really well in. So it'll be the team pursuit and the Madison, of course. After the announcement that the Madison was back in the Olympics, that was a huge relief. I already had plans to go back to the track, and then when that got announced, it was a big hooray. Yeah, awesome. Yeah. Hey, thanks again. All the best for the cafe. So let me tell you, you've got to come to O'Day Cafe in Andorra if you're in Andorra. Do you highly recommend it?
I do.
Highly recommend it. What about you, Nat?
Loved it, man. Best ever. Just been
best ever. That's a big call. I have a feeling Nat says that with a lot of cafes. No, it was pretty good. I cannot tell you what a relief it is to be amongst the buses at the Vuelta a España Stage 4 and to know that I can film and I won't have to vet this video footage out of the video. It's a pretty good feeling. Pretty good feeling. And how much more relaxed is this than the Tour de France? Yeah, much more relaxed. Almost too relaxed. It can make you complacent. So at the Tour, there's such an intensity to it. You've got to. You're very aware in the mornings. You grab whatever opportunities you can in terms of riders and so on. Whereas here, it is more relaxed. There are fewer journalists, fewer people. The riders are kind of hanging around, and if you don't have a focus, if you don't have a particular interview to do, then you can waste the morning just wandering around. Daniel's working for ITV as well, so he's working for them, but he joins us on the podcast most evenings. We've got Fran Reyes, a Spanish journalist, joining us throughout the Vuelta, and I'm here for the first 2 weeks. Lionel's here for the first week and the third week, so there'll always be 3 of us, and sometimes 4. I think when it gets to the end of the day and we record the podcast, it's the one moment where we sit down and really talk about the stage and what we've seen and who we've spoken to. And that's quite fun, really. It doesn't really feel like work. It's much more fun than writing a report, which is what we always used to do, and what our background is. It's fun. Daniel's trying to catch my eye over there, but he's not going to put me off. Although you could argue that he has. But no, it's fun. At that time when we do sit down and discuss the stage, it's fun. It is. So Richard is a really nice guy. The Cycling Podcast, if you haven't seen it yet, go check it out. Those guys, they really do nail an excellent commentary on professional cycling, and they're good guys, so go check it out. I'm trying to say Nelson's surname, but I can't get it right, so I'll get you to say it. It's Oliveira. Oliveira. I mean, I've noticed here at the Vuelta, it's much more relaxed than the Tour de France.
Yeah, sure. Does
it
much
feel
more
relaxed?
Yeah, much more. Yeah. Otherwise,
if we have a big leader, we need to all day in the front with the stress. And yeah, here you can. Okay, if you are in the group with 9 riders, it's better for us because we go easily, you know. But with Nairo or with GC rider, you need to go full gas and you know all day pay attention, and yeah, it's more disgusting, you know what we say. And more in the end of this race, you feel really tired. Also in the mind, yeah.
What we've decided is, and what Rick Delaney, the team owner, has decided to do, is that to fund the team through its own kind of website, www.aquabluesport.com, which is essentially an online bicycle shop. But how it works is fairly unique as well, because it's these small retailers get a chance, and brands as well, but the small retailers get a chance to be able to sell their wares online in the same way that the big shops get their chance. So basically a small shop will get a chance to sell with the big shop. But we also just want that people will ultimately head for www.aquabluesport.com, and we'll get all the news they want, all the products they want. So you'll be able to buy essentially everything from an ankle clip to keep the chain away from your trousers to you know, a high-end €12,000 bicycle. Well, Rick Delaney has guaranteed the team for 4 years with funding direct from him, and that's kind of like the security blanket, the insurance policy.
Obviously, he doesn't want to be spending his own money long term. It's just not sustainable.
And he doesn't need to, because this is, you know, we have every confidence that this is going to be a success. Yeah. And it's also a great way as well that the fans, no matter where you are in the world, if you're a fan of Aqua Blue Sport, or even if you're not, but if you are a fan, you can directly help the team by buying your kit online on www.aquabluesport.com.
We'll put it in big flashing lights across your t-shirt.
Perfect.
Well, it's exciting to be here, I guess, full stop, but yeah, a little bit nervous too, I suppose, with the climbs to come, but it's all part of the fun, I suppose, isn't it? And I guess some of the finishes aren't up extremely steep / long climbs, so it might be a chance for a few breakaways to go to the line here, and that's going to be sort of the main goal with me and the rest of the guys for the coming stages now, because it's a long way between drinks for the sprint stages here. So it'd be nice to have another chance to try and get Adam up there for a win. I think it's stage 13 and then the finish in Madrid, but between now and then it's just going to be hunting breakaways and doing what I can to try and support the rest of the guys on the road too, because tuning through the biddens out there.
Yeah, you really, it's that hot, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we're back with Beardy. This is the 3rd Grand Tour in a row for you.
Yeah, that's right. Went back to Australia for, what, 2 weeks, and now I'm back here again, so.
Did you mow the lawn?
Luckily I don't have a lawn, but if I had one, I think it would be in a bit of a state.
You've done it before, haven't you?
No, this is the first time.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's definitely more relaxed. There's less photogs and people aren't pushing each other over like the Tour de France to get the shot. So yeah, I think it's a little bit it's a bit more relaxed, less photogs, less crowd, less intensity. Riders seem to be a bit more chilled out, but it's early days, so that might change. I guess.
Might change, yeah. All right, so the time has come where we have to get in the car and try to get ahead of the race now, because if we get stuck behind the race, there's only one road out of Andorra, and you don't want to get stuck behind the race because it just takes a hell of a lot longer to get to where you're going. So we're going to get out of here. We've stopped just at a sweet little spot along the route. We're going to watch the riders come through. How you doing?
I'm good. Cooking in the sun.
Cooking in the sun. It's quite hot here, isn't it?
It is quite warm.
So you've got your GoPro 5. We're getting some footage here. We've got Nat up in the bush. You may be able to just see him up through there. And Hanny's in the tunnel here. It's all happening at the Vuelta. Stage 4. Game on. Alright legends, we're up here looking for the drone. It hit something side on, so I was trying to get this view I'm just about to show you. Sort of a side sweeping view, and it clipped something. I'm not exactly sure, maybe a tree or something, but it's very, very thick scrubland, so it's probably deep in the bushes there somewhere. It's a real shame because we had some beautiful, beautiful footage. That is the shot, these houses up here. That down there is the shot we were trying to get. So that sucks. But this is going to have to be the drone shot for today. Have a look at that view. So the drone is somewhere in that region there, in those trees.
I got quite a lot of...
You got thorns. Look at all the scratches.
This
oh
was
my
bleeding
God.
up quite well. So
oh
yeah.
my God. All for this drone.
All for this drone. You know, you have to give it a go. But no, sadly it's gone. We really did try.
We did?
We went through the worst of bushes and it was steep and so much gravel. So we did our best.
We did our best.
Yeah.
We've just baby wiped ourselves down. There's blood coming out of bloody scratches from thorns. All those bushes up on that hill are thorny bushes, like rose bushes. And all the thorns, mate, you should see the thorns he's got in his shirt and everything, but these guys put the hard yards in to try and find this drone. And do you know what? I don't want you guys to feel bad for us. This is what happens. This is what happens on an adventure. So we've lost the drone, we've lost some pretty cool footage, but if that's the worst thing that happens, it's a good day. It's a really good day. So we're going to move on now. We're going to go back to Girona. I've got to drop these guys back at Girona because that's where Tessa lives. Teresa lives. And we're going to also drop Nat back at Girona too because he's got to head up to Eurobike. And Hannah and I are going to head on to the start of tomorrow's stage.
What's going on? You dying yet?
Yeah, no, we're just hamming it up here with the lie down thing. But we're in the hospital and we're getting my wrist checked out just to know whether it's broken. So I just found out from these awesome people in the Girona private hospital. We just did an x-ray and just found out that I don't have a break. I don't have a break. So this is fantastic. I'm very happy to know this because the last thing I would want is a cast on my hand.
In the heat.
In the heat. I can't believe on a day where I've lost my drone that I'm the happiest man in the world. But it's possible and it's happening right now.
And then,
So that's right, trying to find the drone today.
Yeah.
Like monkeyed it down. Like
Yeah, and then that one went out, and I went, oh, and then had to go forward, and I was saying, Maven!
Mate, you did so well looking for that drone today. Thank you.
Cuts,
we could have all
thorns.
been in X-rays.
Mad team looking for the drone. I'm not too, like I'm upset. I'm upset for Model Flight, who are my drone sponsor. They are an awesome bunch of people. They're based in Adelaide, and whenever I crash, which has been twice now, or lose a drone, I get really upset for them. But hopefully we can maybe sort that out. I don't know. We're just going to have to work that out when I get back to Melbourne. But that sucks. No more drone shots for the rest of the Vuelta, which really sucks. That is the end of the vlog for today, you cracking humans. We are really looking to sink our teeth into the Vuelta for the next... well, for the rest of the Vuelta, really. So we've obviously missed the first few stages, but mainly that was because they were in France, and we wanted to stay in Girona and experience Girona as a cycling culture. So I hope you enjoyed yesterday's vlog. Hope you enjoyed today's vlog, and I'll see you legends in tomorrow's vlog. Much love, as always, from the crew here in Spain. See you soon.
You cracking, okay. Good morning, you cracking humans, and welcome to the Maven Cycling Podcast. Cycling Maven. Okay, not Maven Cycling. Cycling Maven. That's what I keep screwing up. I'm like, I get to that. I'm like, Cycling Maven, and that's it. Welcome to Cycling Maven. Welcome to Cycling Maven. Good morning, you. Good morning, you cracking humans, and welcome to the Maven Cycling channel. Is it I think that's it, is it?
We're going to have
I'm going to be like...
we are definitely going to have an outtakes video.
Get this right, Ron. Pull your together.